Uh, D&D.
Good time.
Last time on Family Memories, the party fought an enemy who I was very proud of making and lost to him. And that was the session. And that was the session.
We lost, but we did
Fucker
manage
got a
to.
lucky hit on me, and then he just
You did it for
vibe
like 4
checked everybody
HP.
else.
And
You did get
now
him to 4 HP.
we return to the party as they take. You can feel free to take a short rest in the temple. If you have any opportunities you want to do with Smith, the guardian of the temple, or not the guardian, the caretaker of the temple, you can. Or RP opportunities between each other.
I kind of look through my book and see the new spell I talked to my patron in my dreams about.
All right.
And I just kind of read the details in my tome of bullshit. The packed tome, the book.
Yeah.
I'm just busy reading my book. I'm not
So-
actually a wizard.
What
So,
shall we do from here? I mean, we're here in. What is this? Tinkerton?
yes, it is Tinkerton.
Housekeeping note: we are missing a Andrew. He is unfortunately doing life stuff.
Fuck. Tommy, no.
From what I gather, though, we should do a little bit more of an investigation and figure out how Neil Hawker got here without the rest of the temple knowing. Apparently, it's a little bit worrying to itself, but one thing at a time, I'd say.
Well, like I did say, before we transported here, that information might have already been old.
Yes, it probably would have been. But if we got the information, like, if we walked here, it would be months old instead of, like, days.
Yes.
Excuse me, she, like, Lima taps, Warhorse lightly.
Yes.
I know that you haven't seen Neil Haka here in the past few days, but do you have any, like, security or anything that might have seen him? Oh, no.
No one has seen him at the temple.
Okay, so he probably did stealth through here.
You Harker, that bastard owes me 20 gold.
Are you drunk already?
It seems like he is already. So,
I always bring a flask.
but, well, we heard that one of the people inside the city saw what looks like Neil Hacker coming here a few days ago, and we're just very concerned because of Tommy and stuff.
I
Wants to-
know the situation with Mr. Harker. Unfortunately, there is not much we can do. We have our own concerns here. But with all due respect, the search for him is your responsibility. We can spare a group to assist you, but otherwise,
I
I
presume.
want to turn that tin can into a fucking... Paul's unconscious on the floor.
Pardon.
Mid-sentence.
Right now, we currently just wish to search and find clues as best as we can in here and see if we can find any details that might lead to where or when Neil Harker did here. If you allow it, of course. If you need some time and stuff.
feel
Well,
free
thank
to look around, I suppose.
Okay. Thank you.
You all may
Uh,
make investigation checks if you wish. Do look
Investigation.
around.
Investigation, investigator.
That's a slightly low roll, but hey, it's better than nothing.
Forgot I had that cover on my other Ravnica session before I canceled it.
Give me 1 second. I am opening it up on my computer. Could just roll it on my phone though.
I think Tommy's also looking around with me.
Tommy will give help action to someone.
Mhm.
So who
Ah,
is
yes, Return of the Technicolor Wizard. With a vengeance.
Lima, you can take the advantage of who wants. So one of you gets advantage. You can discuss amongst yourselves who gets that.
I rolled an 8.
Well, Stanley also, Tommy could also give one of his guidance, who could have advantage and 1d4.
Indeed.
I rolled a
Excuse-
1. I can't see shit. I'm still unconscious.
I'll take the advantage and I'll roll d4 for myself. So
I'm still half asleep.
4. So 18.
None of you find anything.
Yeah, the ordinary. Huh.
I put away the flask and crawl my ass to my feet.
I feel this
I
check is
stand up.
sorry, but I feel like this check is probably a DC 30, isn't it?
I'm not saying nothing.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna
Decent enough
try
check.
again.
All right.
I put away my flask. I strap on my bootstraps. I don't think I had bootstraps, but and I roll. I don't see shit, do I?
You do not.
Huh.
I see something at least that is unrelated.
You see a big hole.
Why is there a hole here?
Armament, remember?
Alright. Fuck that guy. I hate him.
Akron, can you bring Zukumamba somewhere so he can, sober up, please?
Hold on. I
I'm
think
gonna
I
melt
have.
him down and make him into a turlet.
Honestly, I think I might have something. Would I happen to have like a pack of smelling salts in my bag?
uh,
Just as like a,
would you have it as part of like your training regimen?
yes, because smelling salts wakes people up from being knocked the fuck out.
I would say 3 copper.
3 copper?
3
All right.
copper.
Yeah.
Normally, if it was like a spell component, I would be a lot more of like, you have to think ahead, but this is something you would probably have had on you.
Yeah. So I'll just do the necessary things. Yeah. Hey, boy, you get over
What?
here, and I'm just gonna
What
open
the
up.
hell?
I'm gonna open up the bottle. Here, take a deep
What
whiff.
do you want of this? Oh god, it smells horrible.
You're gonna want to retch as well, basically. If you're nauseous and you smell smelling salts, you'll puke.
Oh boy.
I wasn't nauseous, but I was just
Help
dizzy.
you sober up, and I'll just
God.
I'll just kind of lightly tap you
what
on
was
the tap you
that?
on the face. It's called smelling salts.
I'm not even gonna ask why you carry that with you. I'm sure there's a good reason. Oh, that is potent. How long have you been carrying that?
I've had it for honestly, I don't know.
Do smelling salts expire?
I don't think so.
I think it's a rock. I don't think it does.
It just ripens with age like a wine.
Actually,
Oh.
smelling salts could go bad.
Oh,
Oh no! Do I have to roll a Constitution save?
Okay, so basically, JAC ammonia, smelling salts.
Oh boy!
They have a carry shelf life of 5 years.
oh. That's a
Okay,
lot.
I'm sure it's not expired. I'm probably up on my ass slightly, a little sobered up, mostly sobered up, but just like a little dazed from the smelling salts. No
Thank you
more
for-
rum for breakfast, I'll tell you that.
Never drink in the morning.
Thank you, Miss, very much for helping us out here.
My pleasure. Now I must busy myself repairing the temple.
What are we even doing
You
here?
can help a little bit while the rest.
hunting that guy down.
And then, as are you heading out of the temple at this point?
Yeah.
I'm saying in the temple, I'm gonna try. to
Tommy's
help
probably
you
just
repair
quietly, silently judging Zuko.
As you move out, as you go to head out of the temple, hey Smith, how's it going? You hear from outside, and if you see outside, there is I wouldn't necessarily say lanky, but a thin warforged with what appears to be a strange pipe-like object on his hip.
Well,
Who's this guy?
Lima offered herself to kind of help repair the temple if they didn't want the help, at least if they want that.
Smith? Gunner? Not right now. Look, I'm just saying, you took me away from the temple to look for him, and he came out at the temple. And now, and she gestures to the hole. I can see you're upset. Please just leave. Alright. Alright. And he starts to back away.
Who's
Leave us
that
already
guy?
Lima's already trying to kind of help, like, pick up the pieces and, like,
There are no pieces. There's switching over to the map to show you.
he's just gone.
Roll 20,
Yes.
why you do this? But yeah, so there's this shattered table here, but otherwise all the pieces fell inward. There are no pieces to pick up.
Guys, the door's still busted.
No, they repaired the door,
Yeah, they repaired the door. So,
but all the
Yeah,
pieces
It
fell
was
into
locked. Oh.
I put the door
How
back onto
deep
its
does the hole
hinges.
look? Who's like, how deep does the hole look?
the hole. The hole looks about 15 feet deep.
Nice.
Okay.
Don't tell me we're gonna have to jump in the hole.
I slightly wish at this point Lima had mage hand. Slightly wished, but oh well.
I'm just gonna use prestidigitation and throw some sparks into the hole.
If you do not mind, I have this handled. Me and other disciples have this handled.
Okay, I just wanted to help because we ended
You
up.
know where that tin man went?
If we knew, we would be after him right now.
Zuko,
Fair enough.
why don't you be here, please, and go to people on. Let's try to hear where else Neil Hawker went to, unless he used teleportation or something like that. Would you please?
Fine, I'll help.
Thank you.
Just very, very upset about that guy that jumped us.
If you
We all are.
it might be a good idea to look at the academy.
You mean
Lim-
Wizard Academy?
No, Artifice Academy.
Can you tell us where
Ah.
the
I always want to know how they do shit. Let's go.
She'll say, "Oh, it's across the way."
Thank you.
Which
Right
way?
in here.
Is it down the road? Take
Well,
right up there.
It's to the west. The big building to the west.
Before
Okay, let's go.
before Lima kind of
I slap the golden horse's ass and I jump on.
It was broken.
Tommy resummons it
Oh,
because he has a broken leg, and so it will help him walk.
Zuko looks mortified because he thought he killed the horse
But
for a second. Like Zuko's just standing there, slightly mortified.
okay. Before Lima heads out, though, she's gonna hand. Before Lima heads out, she's gonna hand the Warforged woman, one of her silver pieces. Like, hopefully this can help a little bit.
I do not need donations. I have this handled.
I know, but still, I feel like it's something I should
Miss,
handle this.
what is your name?
Lima Solomon.
Miss Solomon? Your help is appreciated. However, I have this handled.
Still,
I do not require monetary
Lima-
compensation. I do not
Lima-
require help.
just take it as a donation. That is
Let's
all.
just go. I want to see artificey stuff.
Like,
Lima doesn't seem like they need it at the moment.
I know, but still, she still hands over the silver piece, and then
Smith
It's off
will
the
not
left
take
one.
the coin.
oh, okay.
Lima, come on. I want to learn the thing.
Lima's gonna rush over and then do a quick bow and say, sorry once more, though. I hope everything goes well. And Lima's now gonna follow the rest of the party to the
Zuko is just heading up the road where he thinks the trail went to the Artificer Academy.
Ping
Even
on
if
the map
party's
where
not going anywhere.
ping on the map where you think you're going. Then
The big thing on the west.
here. That is exactly where it is.
Where big thing on the west? It ain't that.
That
It's not on the cliff. Oh, it's right. I'm just moseying over to the big red building.
Yeah, that is the academy.
The party's just bickering. I already walked ahead.
Yeah.
It's a bad idea to let me go on my own, but I'm doing it anyway.
I'm slightly
You're
following.
following you behind a little bit.
I'm probably at least like 50 feet ahead, but they can probably still see me. Like,
Yeah, they can see you and catch up.
Ooh. Interesting building.
Inside
I
here,
go to the front door and start banging on it.
the door, these impressively large doors, they then hear as they slowly open, and ahead of you, you see a gnome figure. Hello there. What can I do to help you
Hi.
all?
I came here looking for a man, but also I would be interested in learning some of the artifice that you do around here. It's very fascinating, especially that door. It has an interesting lock.
Oh, that's less the lock and more the opening mechanism.
Oh, neat. So, have you seen another gnome about?
Sorry.
I just kind of go by the basic description of Neil Harker from when I treated him.
I mean,
We're looking for Mr. Harker, if you've seen him.
hold on,
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta
true.
roll something for this character.
No worries.
I have no idea who that is.
No.
I'll do.
Neil Harker.
I'll do respect. I have no idea who that is, and I mean, if the citizens here aren't Warforged, they're gnomes. You're not really narrowing it down.
Ooh, you guys have a library in here?
And Tommy will pipe up. Not gnome, he's a halfling. Oh, that changes things. I still don't know who you're talking about, but that does change things.
May I ask who else is in the galley that might help us? Because we were told that we might get some help over here, if possible.
Oh,
Why does that library look kind of funny?
what library?
Don't mind him. He's
What
just
does this
drunk.
do?
You know?
I'm not drunk. I'm curious.
Give me a moment to think through the possibility. Do you activate whatever it is you're
I'm just going to look at it intently.
okay.
And figure out what the fuck it is with investigation.
All right, roll investigation.
20. Oh,
I understand what the fuck it is.
It is a machine. It will blow up if you activate it. I would
Ah.
not touch that.
It looks like a bomb.
It is.
I am not going to touch that.
why
good.
does she have a bomb here?
It's
I've
all
already had to
demonstration. We teach people to make things. We make things.
Huh. I had
Okay.
to patch up a few people from bomb explosions before. It's nasty.
Thank you.
Alright,
I
nice
just got a little
position,
worried.
too.
don't see a bomb often.
Anyway,
Does this place have sufficient blast shields?
of course.
Okay, good. I'm going to return to the party.
I may not be able to help you, but perhaps someone else would. Follow me, and he will head deeper into the building.
I'm
More
going
fun.
to investigate more of the place because because Zuko's a very curious boy.
Give me 3 investigation checks.
That one can't figure out shit. That one might find something. And another one that might find something. What was the first one?
You see a weird. It's a sculpture of a spider. You don't know why it's here. It just looks like a sculpture of a spider. The other 2 you see, one of them is a cannon, just a little cannon,
Oh my god, that's such a tiny cannon.
and then the third thing you see is a. At first you think it's a sculpture of an elk, but then as you look closer you can see, oh no, that's a construct that could move if it was activated.
I look at the joints and say, oh, this thing can live.
As you continue,
I just kind of poke at its like malleable joint.
if I may, just because this may help your investigation, why is it you came here looking for this Neil Harker?
Well, Neil
Top-
Harker is this little one's father, creator.
And
No, Mama made me. Papa just
Oh.
raised me.
and
Well, there's your answer.
and from what we've known, Tommy's mother passed away, and that deeply affected him. And we are worried because of the searches he's doing, and from what we can tell from the research, he might be doing something extremely reckless, and we don't want him to do something extremely reckless. And Tommy wants to stop that from happening, just in case. And
Where are you all from, if I may ask?
I myself, I'm from Antechny.
I just kind of look to the party and go, the desert? Love check.
everybody can just see Lima freeze up and her face going pale as that question was asked.
I'm from the Magic City, Tommy will say. Oh,
And
I wish you would have said so sooner. Alright, I may not know Mr.
Does everybody
Harker.
believe me?
I may not know Mr.
Yes.
Harker, but I do know, and I did know his late wife. An artificer who moved away from the city. Yes, young one? Yeah, that's right. Well, we can help you look here for Mr. Harker then.
Lee was gonna now snap out her shock, and now it's gonna say the name of her village. I'm from Amon.
Alright.
The old name of Lima's village, Amon.
Does nobody oppose my deception check?
no, I'm not. I'm just like,
No one else knows to oppose it.
Yep. No one knows where Zuko came from. I'm just a traveling witch doctor.
Say what?
Doctor.
Inside, right?
Yep.
So that'd be Zuko roll deception, Lima roll insight.
I have a minus
Yep.
1. Yeah,
Yeah. No one will know.
no one will know. Especially because I'm minus 1 in wisdom, so.
Yes. It's all going according to plan. I mean, let's
I was-
go find this guy.
Eventually, you will be brought to an office room. Yes, hello. Come in. A somewhat deep voice will say, and as you enter, you will see a Warforged sitting behind a desk. Hello, how can I help you all?
Does he
They
have
are
a
looking.
handlebar metal mustache.
No,
Damn.
they're looking for a halfling individual. Halfling individual. He was the gnome will go over to the Warforged and then whisper something to him. I see. In that case, I do know of this individual. However, I have not seen him in many years. Well, I have not personally seen him, but we do have many staff here at the academy. Why is it you suspect he may be here, or are you just searching every possible location?
You
We
like
had-
life.
we had a lead pointing us to this city.
And when we asked around, the next location we got, or the information we got, was the Great Forge over there. So we went there to investigate, and then we got jumped, and then we got offered a location that might help us. Okay, here, if that makes sense to you.
I see. If you had a lead pointing you to the Great Forge, it would make sense for him to come here at some point. These are political matters that do not affect this city. However, as heads of this academy, given our knowledge of his history, given the locations you have been given, it would be prudent for us at the academy to look for him, if he is within our walls.
We just want to make sure he is safe and he isn't doing anything reckless.
I
Yes.
fully understand. Come,
Thank you very
let's
much.
search.
Is Zuko
I'm-
just going to walk out the door?
I will need all three of you to roll investigation checks. One of you would get advantage, and then another would get advantage and guidance from Tommy.
All right.
I'm guessing I don't get either.
Yeah,
It's
you probably
between
should-
all three of you to discuss who gets the advantage, who gets the guidance.
All right, no, we know currently Zuko's still a little bit dizzy and slightly tipsy, so
Not really. Sobering up for the most part.
for the most part, keyword. But yeah, I get yeah.
If anything,
I have actually seen this man before.
I would probably just give 8 as well.
All right. So one of you get an additional +2 with your, we'll say, advantage in +2 or advantage in guidance.
I'll take the former.
You take the advantage and
The
guidance.
first?
I'll take the advantage +2 then. Okay.
No, former
So-
means the first.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. So I'll
Yeah,
take.
so
Nemo will take
guidance.
the guidance.
Okay, good enough.
So 1d20 +3 +2.
Yes.
alright, and you're basically rolling at advantage, yeah.
So you get
Is it
a
not-
second roll on it.
Dude,
Ooh.
absolutely. Oh God, thank God Zuko pulled us through.
23 is the highest
I'm
roll you
going to
got.
look around and see if I have any leads from how I remember. Do I have any recollection of my encounter with Harker?
You do. And you do not find him anywhere in the academy. It takes you the rest of the day to search the entire campus. However, Zuko, while you're looking through the books, you find one that you find a book on artificial life, and it catches your eye for whatever reason. Something seems a little off about it, and you take the book and
take the book.
and you kind of thumb through it a bit, and you notice some not notes in the margins, but like just kind of marks as if someone was tapping their pencil against the book, and it's just kind of like didn't account for
I
that.
would like to go to the library and ask, can I rent this book?
You certainly can.
How long may I keep it for?
Is it prudent to the investigation?
Very.
Just make sure to return it before you leave the city.
All right. I will take the book with me and return to the party. Gentlemen, ladies, I found something.
Oh?
I look around for a table.
It's a library. There are many tables.
I find a table and I very gently put the book down as to not make any noise. Actually, no, I'm going to slap that book down there anyway. Zuko doesn't care about libraries.
You should care. You should.
It's the end of the-
When I slap it down.
It's the end of the day. There's like only a few people studying.
I slap that book down. It makes an echo. Doesn't disturb anybody.
Hold on. Let me just roll a little something. You get all of a sudden you feel a little ping against the back of your head, and as you turn around to look, there's a student with a little like spitball cannon set up that just shot at you.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're just like still like as you look back, they're just reading, but there's just this little like it's like a tiny little cannon on these like relatively large stilts that's just pointed at you.
Wow. I take one look over. Nice.
They do not respond.
I'm just going to use prestidigitation, just pew some sparks at it.
It does not respond because that is not the proper stimulus.
Bang. Okay, then turn around and then just actually like open the book and point at the pencil marks. There's only one person that would leave marks like this. Someone who is looking at this book very intently. And I think I have a good guess as to who read this book. Hey, Tommy, do any of these marks look familiar to you?
They look like pencil.
Do you know who uses a pencil in this particular pattern?
Lots of people.
Never mind.
He's not wrong.
Goes over to librarian. Can you bring me up a log on who rented this book?
That book is mostly theoretical. There's no reason for many students to rent it. They'll look through their records.
I'm just gonna probably mutter theoretical.
You have only had in 50 years of records, only 10 students have ever rented that book.
Any with the last name Harker?
The last time was 50 odd years ago.
So he did rent this
Go
book
through the
a while
names.
ago.
No, he wouldn't have. Didn't have interest back then.
Then why are these indents fresh right now on the book? Something obviously have to change.
Do any of you check out the contents of the book or just the pencil marks?
I will read the book.
I was about to do so too, but you go ahead first, and I'll go ahead.
Oh,
I'd use Arcana or something.
Arcana or Investigation, whichever you choose.
I'm gonna use Arcana. It's I got a higher score. And go.
22. You will find one where, like, definitely accidental pencil marks. Like, you get kind of like the forgetting how I explained it, but like the usual ones, and then all of a sudden, one of them just line from it, like just this jagged line as if the pencil was dropped after hitting the page. And as you look at that page, it will discuss creation of an artificial body, discussions of binding a soul, and you can tell that this book makes no reference to Warforged. It seems like this is almost a precursor to Warforged and the ideas of it. Because there is no mention of the Great Forge, no mention of anything like that. But these are theoretically, this is this is much more crude than what you think the process that made Tommy was, since you had a glimpse of his soul in him. But it's a
It
very
looks like
similar
it.
process, and it does mention that it would need a massive amount of energy to do this process.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
Where would one get such a massive amount of energy?
that is
Multiple souls.
that's the best question there as well. Which definitely means Neil Hawker's definitely gonna do something very reckless too.
Grabbing souls from things, that's a sustainable energy source and probably a very hard to get one. But odds are he might want something more natural
Yes,
and
that
sustainable. I
that's
doubt it
sweet.
will be something like the sun.
Highly doubt it too, but at the same time we should probably quickly let the headmaster know that what we found right away.
Right. I kind of want to keep this book, but I know we're going to have to give it back.
We have to give it back. It isn't ours to own. Who knows? Maybe they have a.
Can I use Arcana to replicate the book?
Lee was about to say, who knows? Maybe you can ask to borrow, ask to buy a copy of the book, so you have a copy of it. You know.
To replicate the book, you would need to make a copy of the book.
Yeah.
And I use magic to make a copy of the book.
Do you have a spell that would allow you to do that?
Let's see. I have.
I highly doubt it.
I forgot I could distort the book.
Do not distort it. Do not. We do not need that right
I
now.
can use a warlock spell to distort the book
Don't.
and make it go up in value, and then sell it back.
It's an illusion. It doesn't actually distort the book.
It's let's see if I can look through my spells. It was distort value. Ooh, I know what I should do. I go up to the desk and then I look at the library and say, where would we get a copy of the book?
Oh. Book that old. Just kinda put some thought into it. I'm not sure too many copies exist just from the age. If you would like us to produce a copy, we could.
Yes, we would like you to produce a copy for the sake of our investigation.
That would be about 3 silver. And we would have it ready for you tomorrow.
I'm gonna cast suggestion. You want to help our investigation?
I-
I'm gonna stop him. I'm gonna immediately stop.
Well, actually, we
I'm
wouldn't know
casting
he's casting it.
suggestion.
We wouldn't know he's casting it.
What is your
I
spell
cast
save DC?
suggestion.
But
My
before
spell save DC.
For suggestion, it should say
it
next
has
to the
to
spell.
beat a 14. I
14?
cast suggestion, and I look into the librarian's eyes to try and hypnotize him.
but
Come on, fail. Yes!
That's a failure.
oh no.
Yes! I have him hypnotized.
We will have the book ready for you tomorrow.
But
Free of charge, of course.
Yes.
Lima's gonna look over at Zuko and just like,
You do not know he cast a spell. You can roll me Arcana to see if you know.
Roll Arcana to see if I hypnotized him.
Nope. You don't know he cast a spell.
I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we
Just
wouldn't-
hypnotized him, man. Yes. That is the first time hypnosis went so well. Just, you want to help our investigation? Free of charge, of course.
And now they will.
Yes. I just kind of come back to the party with like a slightly evil smirk. We'll be getting a free copy tomorrow.
Nice work.
Thank you. Where do you want to go for the rest of the day? I could use a drink.
You already drank. Do you need more
Not
smelling salts?
enough. Oh, not again.
Exactly.
God, that's potent. Okay, I was joking, I swear.
Alright.
Well, I can think
Well-
of one thing you can do to pass the time. Pulls out flute, exits library.
By the way, is there... I know this is I'm gonna ask the librarian. I know this is mainly like a progressional city. But you wouldn't happen to have any arenas, would you?
I would talk to the defense force about that.
Okay. Time
That
to
would
go back to Forge.
not be our purview, but there may be.
Well,
They'll
I
have-
mean, you guys have information on everything. Oh, you're a library. I thought you would have information, you know, like maps or something like that, you know?
not us. We're far back in the city where you need a map to get here. Why would we have maps?
Fair.
So I'll take it right now. We're
I'm gonna
starting
walk
up.
in the middle of town square, all the way from the academy, looking proud of myself for my hypnosis.
But I take it right now. Sorry, but I take it right now. We're starting our downtime activities, aren't we?
We're functionally, we're in that kind of weird, kind of downtime, kind of plot time section.
Yeah.
Whereas basically, it's things are gonna be happening. Time progresses as you want it to progress.
So probably what I want to say is like we probably like stay like a week before we had to quickly kind of move on, trying to find another thing. Like a week of trying to like get more information and during downtime. Then after that week of downtime, see what we have, and then go back to main action with our main characters and stuff like that. Would that sound good for
I
the
would
rest of you?
like to use the rest of the in-game day to play play my flute in the street with a hat on the side to collect money.
Roll me performance.
All right. Since I don't imagine the rest of the parts for me, I'm gonna casually blast Careless Whisper. Oh, that one, I'm still tuning the flute. So it's kind of like a case of me trying to tune the damn flute, and it's just like making weird noises.
It's that, and also that you're just getting drowned out by machinery.
Ah, this is probably not a good spot.
Yeah, you notice that there aren't too many street performers.
I'm gonna probably go to a tavern then.
All right.
Okay.
In the meantime, Archron, do you seek out any of the defense force?
I would
sites?
try to seek out. I know Forge is part of the defense force, right?
Yes, he is the leader of it.
Yeah, I would actually try to seek him out.
All right. This isn't gonna be too difficult of a check. Just roll me investigation to see if you find him or one of the training sites first.
All right. Roll. That's a 5.
5. So you don't find him, but as you're searching, you suddenly hear a very loud. What do you do? No, none of the citizens around seem to be responding to it at all.
If they don't respond to it, then I will just walk to it normally, like no hurry.
As you eventually come across it, you hear another very loud boom, and you see the same thin warforged who you saw at the temple. He's holding this strange pipe-like object and pointing it at a target about 50 feet away from him, you would guess. And he quickly takes it, spins it around his finger, puts something down the pipe, and then points it again and yes, he has a gun. But Archron has never seen a gun, so.
My God.
What is that strange contraption that makes a loud explosion noise?
Oh, it's called a gun. You'll flip it a bit more.
Oh,
Takes.
a gun?
So, you got your crossbows, right?
I'm sorry, I don't.
You know what a.
I'm sorry. I'm more of and he shows like the damage along his like fists
Well,
and
yes,
stuff.
but you know what a crossbow is what I'm asking.
I know of crossbows, yes.
So, a similar concept to that, but instead of a string, we found this powder that you burn it and it makes an explosion. So we're able to use that to shoot one of these, and he'll show you a small metal ball. It'll fire one of these, and they're very powerful.
Interesting.
We've actually
Very interesting.
there are some of them in the other kingdoms, but we make a lot of them here, and the only ones.
None in Antechny.
Fair enough. It is mostly Drycarseld since they're closest to us and on the best relation, but Yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting.
You were at the temple, right? Talking with Smith?
Yes, we were also in combat with that thing.
Armament?
Yes.
You're lucky you
It's
survived.
strange. I've I've grappled with Tommy before, but he was different. His frameware, it was very light, but still like it's almost as if he was learning as we were fighting.
That's armament for you. He, like Forge and Siege, he's an artificer, but he's used his techniques to upgrade his own body. He's turned himself into a living weapon, functionally.
I see.
The only problem with him getting away is now he knows if you gave him any trouble, he knows how to deal with that trouble now. Anyway,
Well,
I'm Gunner.
er,
Nice to meet you. He'll hold out a
Ar-
hand for you to shake.
Archon, Antechnian champion.
Nice to meet you.
Um, yeah, I feel like holding him down isn't gonna be so easy next time.
You can say that again. So, if I may ask, how much trouble did you give him?
Managed to mess up his wiring a bit, give him a few dents here and there.
Oh,
I mean, the dents were mostly because then he unwraps his arm, his bandage, and he shows the silver knuckle dusters underneath. Give
they've
me 1 second.
they've gotten flattened a bit because silver isn't the most.
Yeah.
It's a soft metal, but it's definitely protected you from hurting your hand.
Yeah.
Would you like something a bit stronger than silver for that?
Well, the silver was more or less to deal with a certain werebore.
Mm, silver will do that. If you don't mind, I could talk to some artificers and maybe get silver plating on steel ones or just something else. Let you get equipped for any foe you need to be, but
That would
it's gonna be more durable.
that would be that would be very how you say I'm trying to sorry think of the word. That would be helpful, yes.
Well, if you don't mind, I don't need to take them right now. Just I could probably, if you don't mind keeping in touch a bit, I could get in touch
I'm
with an artificer and we can all have a discussion about that.
sure, yeah. Um, well, we're gonna be in the city for a little bit, help for our investigation on trying to find Tommy's father.
Tommy Tinkertoy.
Yes, Tommy Tinkertoy.
Yeah, most folks here won't know who you're talking about, but Forge is Forge likes to know most of the Warforged. There's a lot of us. You can't know everyone, but individual like him, unique enough, word gets around, especially among us.
Forgot I had Mage Hand. Damn. Who needed that
Okay.
earlier?
We didn't really need Mage Hand, no.
Hmm.
I don't think so, at least. Um, but yes, I mean, honestly, I'm legit trying to find an arena, mainly for, I don't know, just to get some practice in, keep the muscles moving. Probably teach the little boy a couple things.
Frederick will just wave and Gunnar will wave back. Well, if you're looking to get some practice in, I might have just the individual for you.
Oh,
Hold on, follow me, and he will lead you actually outside the city,
Nice.
Okay.
just outside this gate. Hey, Bastion! And he'll wave over, and you see this hulking Warforged, like kind of like with Forge, like just barely still a medium creature. He's got a big shield on his left arm, and he's just kind of before Gunnar said anything, he was just kind of locked, looking out at the wilderness. And then as Gunnar addresses him, he turns over. Yeah,
Bastion. I see the reference.
Yeah.
actually, not a reference.
My reference.
Well,
Not an
Dang.
intentional reference. It's just it's a good name for a defense robot.
Yeah.
and also I just remembered Bastion.
Well,
Very well written character.
got someone here who's looking to test their strength and thought of you. Hello there, Bastion. I guard the
Ron.
walls.
Archon, I am a champion out in the kingdom of Antechny.
He'll hold out a hand for you. Roll me an athletics check.
Alright. I'm not raging, so this is just normal. That's an 18.
He's
Oh,
kind of having a bit. He doesn't quite expect all the force you're going to give in your handshake. Nice.
oh, both of us plus 10. Ooh.
So,
I mean, my father, or father figure, I should say, did always tell me to. Hold on, give me a sec. I'm hearing something that I should not be hearing.
oh no.
Oh no.
It's in something else.
Oh.
What the? What the? Who are? What?
Is everything okay?
Okay then. I'm good. I'm good. Sorry, I just had an instance open on Minecraft and I just heard explosions. It's modded Minecraft, so you have to be even more worried when you start hearing random explosions.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It just happened to be just a villager NPC that was casting some sort of explosion spell on mobs. But anyways, I was saying yeah, he taught me well, and he always taught me to always give a firm handshake.
Oh. Definitely firmer than I would expect for a non-warforged. No offense meant, just
No,
we
none
don't give
taken,
way as
actually.
easily. We don't give way as
Mm.
easily, just
Yeah.
we're metal. He'll just
Yeah.
kind of hit his hands together and they'll just ching ching ching.
Yeah, none taken, honestly. I mean, not gonna lie, this flesh, as you would say, vessel, yeah, it's pretty weak. I mean, and then he will actually show the curse mark that he got. Basically, his black, the way his hands transition from like a jet black just to his normal skin color.
Well, that does not look good.
Yeah, um, a little backlash from a cursed item I used.
I'd say definitely looks like that. Anyway,
You know,
Bastion, he's looking for a bit of a challenge. Keep the muscles in practice. How are you now? And he just kind of
Yes.
stands up, like puffs out his chest a little bit in that kind of like friendly competition way.
Yeah. Yes, actually, and Archon will actually, he will take off his shirt, and then Bastion will actually see all the just lean musculature on him. I mean,
Alright.
guys don't really have an arena here, and Gunnar said that you would be the best.
Well, I appreciate that. I think Forge would be better, but wouldn't mind being considered a close second.
Honestly, I just need to think of ideas. Are you ready?
He'll toss down his shield and hammer. Ready when you are, then.
All right, and I will actually go into rage.
Alright.
Oh.
Just roll me initiative.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, 18.
Oh yeah, you definitely go first.
Alrighty. Well,
Athletic.
Bastion will see like Archon just like start hopping around a little bit, and then he would crack his neck. As soon as he cracks his neck, he takes off. And then for the first athletics check.
First athletics. Here we go. So dude,
That's a 17, even with the advantage.
oh, that's a little sad. Could be worse though.
That's a 24 without advantage. So you try to get him, but his frame is just too big for what you're expected to fighting. Like, this is bigger than human, and you're used to fighting human, and so
Yeah.
it's just too big for you for just this moment.
Okay. Let's
Nice one.
This is a learning experience.
He will then backhand you for a 22 to hit.
Oh fuck.
That is 5 damage halved. I'm just gonna be saying 5 if that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you get knocked 5 feet back. He'll take a step forward and then slap you again. This time for a 12 to hit.
He would try to slap me, but I actually see it coming and I just bob out of the way.
Alright.
And I will actually repost that.
Ooh.
Ba-da-ba.
He tries to knee you, but as you riposte, you just punch
Basically-
right into his knee.
Oh no, what I would say, he tries to knee as I'm ducking under. I just use my lead hand to push his knee down and just throw a really nice uppercut straight to his what I would consider his chin.
Go for it. Roll it to attack.
All right, and I believe with riposte I add to the damage of this.
Yep, it's a D8.
Oh, I don't think an 11 will hit.
Nope.
Ooh.
Whoop! Don't. That
Yeah.
was
Double,
that would be
double
actually
click.
that would actually be since it's my turn.
Yeah. All right. So you go for that attack. Yeah, that'll hit.
All right.
Now you can put his action grapple.
I'm gonna actually go for damage first. That's 7 bludgeoning, and then yeah, bonus action to grapple.
All right. Do your bonus action.
Up. Add a D8 to that.
Why are you adding a D8 to that? That was
The grappling strike. Grappling strike. It's a maneuver.
Did I know that? Good enough.
Yeah, so that's a total of 26.
26.
Ooh.
Oh, with a 16, he's not going to. And
Yeah.
you're able to grab him.
I'm sorry,
Cool.
I'm just imagining like right now, as soon as that 26 happens, you're just like slithering around his body and not helping him show up all the time.
Okay.
And then his turn. And that's a natural 20.
Yeah, natural 20 will hit.
So that's 6 half to 3. And you are pushed 5 feet back.
Does that release the
Okay.
grapple?
Yes, it
guessing.
would. Oh, and because it is a critical, he has advantage against you until the start of his next turn.
Oh, neat.
Will
Oh, yeah.
a 17 hit?
17 just barely hits.
Another 5. And he gets one final attack. For a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Another 5.
Oh man. Honestly, that battle against armament still has me a little bit tired.
Well, you fought Armament. He's good. He's a good fighter.
Yes. So then I am going to go ahead and then walk forward and throw another strike. Bop. 16 probably doesn't hit.
Nope. Glances off his armor.
I will then action surge. And I'm like, okay, so if Armament's gonna fight like that, then maybe this'll work. As I try to go in for a grapple, instead I go for a sweep.
Ooh.
And that actually instead of making an athletics check, he needs to make a strength save.
Alrighty.
A change in the makeup.
Yeah, with a natural 1, he's expecting you to grapple him from the last time, and you use that to your advantage. You go in looking like you're gonna grapple, and you sweep. And
I just do a very low sweep of his legs.
yeah, and it like you're hitting metal with your leg, and it hurts, but you are able to catch him off balance, and he
Yeah.
is knocked prone. What is the damage on that attack?
That would be 8 bludgeoning.
8. Alright. He is going to use half of his movement to stand up. That was a nice one. And then go in for attack. 13 misses.
13 misses.
You're kind of getting used to the way he moves. 29 hits.
29 hits.
He's
yeah.
He's a trained fighter. He knows kind of how to adjust mid-fight. And then a 19.
I would say, I guess for that 13, I would riposte it. And like in the middle of exchanging blows, he manages to get like 2 strikes in on me.
All right.
All right, riposte. 13 isn't gonna hit.
Nope. And then he is going to action surge. $17
Hits.
Another natural 20. And 26.
That hits.
This is a really good workout for him, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Bastion's just slapping him around, and Archon's over here. It's just like, okay then. All right. Gonna. Bonus action. And then go in and just since I've bonus action, I can't really grapple anymore, so just letting loose. Nope.
That does not hit. you, you try to go for it. It's just like square on the chest. Boom. All right. Gunner will just speak up. You got your workout in?
Yes. More than I thought I would. Oh, fuck. Not gonna lie, you are... Whew, lots more sturdy than armament. For sure.
Thanks. Means I can do my job well.
Thank you. Boy, you managed to take some notes?
Yeah. He's just kind of like stunned.
What are you stunned about?
That was just really impressive, is all.
That was nothing. And as he's saying that, he's like legit taking one knee. Um. Oh. Fuck, I'm starving.
All right.
Let's go get some food and then probably hit the bed.
Lima, is there anything you want to do for the rest of the day?
She is mostly going to be staying near the academy and studying and doing as much research as she can to understand a little bit more why Neil Harker was doing more of this research. So she already gets a slight idea of why, because he might want to like bring back his wife in this and that. But she's also doing research like trying to figure out what would be a good power source for something like that, so she understands what his kind of aim is there. Hopefully. You know?
Roll investigation, or investigation, arcana, or insight. Your choice.
Investigation, Arcana, or Insight. Investigation and Arcana are my highest ones with +3, so I'm going with one of those. So
Investigation 19. So yeah. Basically what you kind of find is that the Great Forge isn't actually as powerful a power source as as the book says is needed for making artificial life, for attaching a soul to a body, and that's because of the way the forge interacts with the living spark. That much like the way that modrons are made in their plane, um, it's channeling parts of the living spark to make souls. And so it's a lot smaller of a power source. You find some discussions about what power source would be needed for the process mentioned in the book. And you find theorization of perhaps great worms in the territories, perhaps large rune arrays from the Empire, other sources of great condensed magical power. But you cannot find anything concrete as of you can't find anything concrete to say for sure this is what he's going to be using. You just find theorization of this or that or the other might be capable of creating artificial life. You also come across that some metallic dragons are able to create constructs that help them as peacekeepers, and that these aren't autonomous like Warforged. They don't have souls, but they are constructs that these dragons are able to create.
So, worms, dragons, and conduits. Oh boy. Some of this is going slightly on my head, but really,
Great Worm is a
Still-
category of dragon. It is the most powerful category of dragon.
so put that note.
Basically, you basically it's your reference to some of them are almost as powerful as lesser idols, if not have reached a lesser idol status themselves.
So dragons. What other resources again were theorized?
Dragons, powerful rune arrays, or other powerful sources of magic. Theorization of like demon lords, archangels, just any source of great magical power could. There's nothing concrete.
Lima's gonna kind of quickly put down some notes about this. Okay. Gonna close the little thing she has. This is a lot more information. It gives me. It's very broad, but it's enough to kind of give me a more narrow view of what could happen and use.
You and also with that investigation check, you think you would be able to find more concrete theorization and possibly combine this research with other research if you were able to get inside the academy in Drycarseld.
So back where we were originally.
Yes, because this is especially because this is definitely framed around. Basically, the information you find is very much framed around. Okay, using artifice to create artificial life, and then kind of using you're mostly coming across theories of this in my research going over to Boxgilf. This is what I have found. So it's very much secondhand research. You would need first-hand research in Boxgilf where they are doing magical research, not just on the work of artifice to get a more concrete answer.
Lima's gonna next day. Lima's definitely gonna try to find somebody who has ability of sending, so she can try to get in contact with one of the archmages and kind of ask for help with that type of research because of what they're finding over here right now.
All right.
That's what she's gonna do tomorrow.
Zuko, you are in a tavern. There are a lot of people in this tavern. Mostly gnomes. There's a few Warforged servers, but it's mostly gnomes who are the patrons.
Oh, blast Careless Whisper. I'm just kidding. I mean, it might actually. That's always a good song, though.
You notice that the ceiling is a little short, and what's your passive investigation?
My passive investigation is probably very garbage. It's 13.
13. You can tell that this building has been height extended at some point, probably to accommodate Warforged.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hang on, prepare my.
One moment, I gotta
performance.
step away real quick to take care of something.
No worries.
Fair enough. I got my roll ready whenever. I was actually looking at some cards during everyone else's downtime. I need the roast card that I posted in Card Corner.
Nice, but I like how
It
like
looks so
Archon.
cool.
Sorry, but I like how Archon is more like the fiscal person trying to get information from the guards from basically sparring with them. You have Zuko more or less going to pubs, more or less in a way, playing music and being more entertaining and trying to figure out information there. And then you have Lima and Britt now kind of doing research and finding stuff that way right now. So all three of us are technically doing a different form of gathering information right now. It's kind of interesting.
Yep.
It's great. Damn, I just actually looked at the lore in the the reprint of Murder. I can't believe Xander fucking died. Obnixilis decided the fastest way to seize control of New Capenna would be to usurp the networks of power already hidden there. The Henry's Maesters were the first to fall. Damn, he just fucking yeeted him off the ledge. Just, Oh, this guy's already in charge here. Yeet. That's brutal. How's everybody otherwise in the game?
What's up?
How's everybody other than enjoying the game?
Good.
Okay, he's back. Cool.
I am
Who's back?
back.
Oh, hello.
Welcome back.
So yeah, you've noticed that the tavern has had its it's
Roof
been made
extended.
taller. Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing a bit of tuning and trying a little bit of practice.
All right. 16. People are catching
Yep.
note of it. They're listening.
I might try another one to see if anyone drops a coin or two.
You get a few coins. It's mostly only a few coins because people aren't noticing that you have your hat out to collect tips.
I should put the hat in a better spot or something. I'm just gonna see if I can find an empty, sort of out of the way table that's kind of in the middle, but not too in the way or too up front.
All right.
I move my spot there, and then I'm gonna try again. I think I put the hat too low on the ground or something.
All in all, you come out with about 4 copper and 3 silver for the night.
Great. I would have had enough to pay for the book anyway, but you know what? I wasted a spell getting it for free.
Is it really a waste?
I don't know. I got to use it. For
Uh,
once.
if no one else has anything they want to do for the rest of the evening, you may all take a long
I
rest.
guess what I'm gonna do first is ask around about go to the bar immediately and just go, oh well, I guess I'll spend some of this at the bar. It's worth it.
Thank you for your patronage, sir, the Warforged bartender will say.
Anyone seen anyone happen to know a halfling from here? Would you?
Roll
They're all
me
diplomacy,
persuasion, yeah.
persuasion. All right. Well, good thing I'm very well versed in that. Well, I already used my suggestion, so I can't use it twice. Well, I got an important book, so that's what matters. For free.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, that's deception. Where's persuasion? Oh, it's the same thing. They're both at the same score. Go. Oh.
Natural
20.
20.
Nice.
Yeah, you actually you kind of get news of like, yeah, people have seen this individual just around town.
I give a brief description of Neil Harker and just kind of I'm like I don't say his name specifically, but I'm like fits the description.
It fits the description.
Do you
And-
see where he went?
Unfortunately, no.
Did he mention where he was going?
No, I just saw him passing by on the street. Didn't talk to him too much.
Which way in the street did he go?
I mean, somewhere down here. Presumably, he had a room he was staying in.
I will pay for my drink with the copper I earned.
It will
And
be
it-
about 3 copper.
I'll take the free copper I got from the show and give it back to the patron bar. So I'll keep the 4 silver. And then I finish my drink, head out down the way he was pointing.
All right.
I'm guessing I need to make an investigation to look around.
Yes.
All right.
I feel like Tommy's probably with Buttersnake for now.
I don't think they'd allow Tommy in the bar if that's the case. Would he just be sitting outside?
He's allowed to come in. He's a Warforged. He can't drink.
Oh yeah. I don't think I see anything. Does Tommy help?
Tommy will give you advantage and guidance.
So roll again.
Wait.
Roll 4.
Wait a minute. I rolled wrong. My investigation should be +3. It said +4. Hold on. I know I did say +3. Here's the advantage. Go. Nothing happened.
Now roll D4.
D4 is not going to help.
Oh,
Does that do anything?
Nope.
I had no idea where that guy was pointing, as I tell Tommy.
It's okay. We have more time to find him.
I'm gonna try again. Fuck it.
All right,
You
you
go
may
just
try
gonna-
again.
I'm gonna look around in the same corner to see if I see a hidden door or anything. I can't see shit. I bumped my head into whatever it is, and then realize I'm an idiot.
Roll me
Not
Arcana.
looking. Oh,
oh.
that I know. I feel like Zuko just would have bumped his head into it, then realized, why did
That's
I
not
look over
20.
here?
That's not 20.
20 Arcana.
You don't see anything there, but there's a sense of magic, and as you focus on that sense of magic, it's powerful magic. It's
I
a
don't think I can dispel it, can I?
let me double check this spell.
I don't think I have any dispel magic spells.
You have dispel magic. You can attempt to dispel it, but dispel magic.
Well, wait, where is my dispel magic? Is it innate?
Hold on,
No.
let me double check. I actually don't think
Okay.
you can cast it because I believe it's 3rd level and you don't have access to 3rd level spells right now.
What, dispel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of us are able to cast
Can I
the
just
spell.
roll
now.
Arcana to try and unravel it?
Nope.
But you're definitely gonna keep note of it and let the rest of us know so we can get
Okay,
this.
Tommy, need you to help me remember this spot.
Okay.
There is something behind. Is it a wall?
It's just in the middle of an alley.
It's in this alley. We need to remember this spot. Okay?
Okay. Remember that spot.
Next to that bar and everything else.
Got it.
You know what? I'm gonna do this so we don't forget. I'm gonna use prestidigitation and leave a mark right on the wall.
All right. What mark do you leave?
A cute-looking butter snack.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a stick of butter with a snake head and a snake tail on each end. Do you see that? That's how
Yeah.
we're gonna know that's the spot.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back to the party. I have had my fill.
I realized that the problem with that plan, prestidigitation only lasts about an hour or so.
It'll be left there all night.
Okay, again now.
Unless someone removes it. Which I hope not.
So I take it now. It's the beginning of the next day.
Yep, you'll take your
Since
long
we're doing a
rest.
long rest. I use my song of rest, buddy.
That's for a short rest because long rest is guaranteed full heal.
Ah.
I think at that, do you guys think that would be a good time to end the session? Just because Andrew's missing, and also we're in weird time stuff, and I have had nothing prepared.
I can go either way.
I feel like it's better to have a short session than one that just keeps going on, where it's like, and bleh, and bleh,
Yeah.
and bleh.
Discreetly
If we're running
man.
on fumes,
no.
then maybe we should stop.
Especially when one of the main plot points is gone.
Yeah. All right.
Well, one of the
Maybe actually
current
grab
plot
the card or
points
something
is
like
Yeah.
gone.
that.
I mean, you're all main plot points in your own way.
Well, that's why I
God,
said
I'm
current.
just like realizing I was like, okay, Tyler, we need to not forget this spot right here. What's butter steak on wall? You see that? That is how we're gonna remember. And if that thing is missing, either someone took it off, or it didn't come here fast enough.
Oh, so disclosure about what was up with Bastion. He's a full-on level 17 character.
Yeah, I expected it.
Oh.
I expected as much.
Like they are like
Oh my god.
top of the top. Like Gunner, Smith, and Bastion are like top of the top. They are really powerful.
Yeah.
And there is a fourth member you also haven't met, and and a fifth. I keep forgetting about the fifth member.
But we did pretty well though.
Yeah, you did pretty well. And now
I
you have a
gotta
lead.
Hypnotize a guy.
You
He's
have
giving us
a
free book.
you have a much more concrete lead about what to do to find him.
Yeah.
And we're about to get even more.
Me hypnotizing a guy against his will is to be like, yeah, you're gonna give me a book copy of the book for free.
So yeah,
Hey, you shit.
I'll start doing more prep for stuff like this. I just was kind of unprepared for this session, and I only realized it at the beginning of the day. I'm like, I should probably have prepared something.
All good.
I do that a lot, and that's how I bullshit most of our sessions.
Oh, that's how I bullshit most of these sessions, also.
Yeah.
I still want to like revisit Ravnica soon. Yeah, we have
Yeah, I mean, we could do that if we feel that this needs to kind of, be
I
put
mean-
on hold because Andrew's missing or something.
Yeah,
I
I
think you
mean-
could argue the same for Ravnica.
yeah. It's difficult. We may have to work out like how to go between FNM and Ravnica off screen, but I think that's better off screen.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do it. Maybe
Definitely. I'm still figuring it out because I got like very long shifts on Tuesdays.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm debating whether I might want to move it to a different day when I actually don't have a long, like 3 to 10 shift.
That would probably be better to have Ravnica on a different day than
Yeah,
Family
that might be
Memories.
for the best.
Maybe on Friday. Maybe Friday because
Maybe
that's another
Friday,
day.
but that's when I get dragged out stairs to help with a lot of things. So I might consider maybe Sunday actually.
Oh,
Maybe.
Sunday's not bad. Yeah. Well, see you guys next week, hopefully.
Yeah, see you guys. Thank you for
Alright.
everyone who showed up in chat. And yeah, we're gonna be heading out.
See y'all
Bye.
later.
See y'all around.